So now we are called upon to factorize a quadratic expression. The quadratic expression will have an x squared in the first term, an x in the second term, and a number in the third term. Still be careful because sometimes they can switch it up and they can put the number in the front and the x squared in the back. But once we have these three terms with x, x squared, and a number, we know it's a quadratic. What we want to do is to rewrite this expression in a way that it shows four terms. So we look at the first and the last number, the number that is multiplying the x squared and the number that stands alone. So we have 5 and negative 24. We multiply those two numbers, we get negative 120. We are looking for a combination of numbers that when multiplied add up to the number that is multiplying the x, which is negative 26. So having gone through the combinations, we find the negative 26 here with the combination of 4 and negative 30. So we want to rewrite our expression so that we have 4 and negative 30. Now, I prefer to have my positive sign in the middle. Sometimes that's unavoidable, but if possible, it's easy to have the positive sign in the middle. It's going to make it easy for us later on. But if the negative is in the middle, that means that when we get here, it will stay negative, and we would be reminded that when the negative goes into negative, you get positive. But notice I put the minus 30x and the plus 4. If these two numbers were added, if these two terms were added, you still get a negative 26. So we haven't changed the value of the expression. We've just changed the way the expression looks. And we have seen how we split four terms. We look at the first two. We have a 5 that can go into both of these, and both of these have an x. So we'll have 5x on the outside. Here, there's no x in the last term, so only the number we concern ourselves with, and 4 goes into both of these. Once we divide these two by the 5x, you're going to get x take away 6, and notice if it matches the numbers in the second bracket, because 4 will cancel 4, 4 and the 24 is 6. So we will get x minus 6 in both, because when we cancel the 5's cancel, 1x would be left. 5 and the 30 is 6, and the x's knock each other out. Once we get to that point, the first bracket is going to be the common bracket, and then what we have left over goes in the second bracket, 5x plus 4.